Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dream a Fantastic Dream podcast. This is episode 101, and today we are doing the second round of the Disney Villains League, as well as talking about controversy with the Galactic Star Cruiser, new info on the New Year's Eve fireworks at Disney World, and even Disney casting information. We are your hosts, Skylar Gifford, Armida Flores, Jared Covert, and Troy.
Welcome, guys. How are you doing?
Hello, triple digits.
I know, it's cool. It's very exciting.
Like, I wrote that and I was like, oh, this is so casual. I like this.
No, it's like a whole new vibe. It's like the whole show
whole
like reset.
new
vibe.
Oh no.
Anyway, jumping into breaking news, because I don't know what that was. I'm just kidding. The Galactic Star Cruiser is losing lots of reservations due to highly unliked promotional material. It really doesn't feel like Star Wars. I don't know what you guys are thinking. I don't really feel like they quite understand the grasp of what they're creating. And I'm still trying to figure out what they consider as $6,000. And as well, this was really interesting because me and Armida were watching a video on YouTube today, and it was talking about like the itinerary for Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah, okay.
And basically there's a whole like area that's like a big part of the show that they're doing that you guys aren't actually allowed to take any photos in, any video of. It's only for select like influencers and social media creators that are allowed to bring cameras in there and actually like record it. It's supposed to be for like, you know, the people that are paying to be there, which feels really dumb. If you're trying to draw in like large crowds and like lots of, you know, high numbers for this new experience, why would you take that and specifically make sure that it isn't ever recorded?
I think that creator also said that like they're trying to make it so immersive that like you shouldn't bring your phone when you're like in the experience, like outside of your room, like and the rooms are made to be boring, so you don't want to stay in your room,
right?
Which is also dumb.
Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like part of the experience is, you know, having like this grand like cabin. You know, you're paying all this money to have like some really cool view of space or whatever.
I'm at Disney World, not summer camp.
Yeah, exactly. The little bunk beds in the side.
Yeah. I'm not about it. No, I'm not going to sleepaway camp for $6,000 in Disney World.
Yeah.
Right.
I would pay for that though.
I get it, and I understand if they don't want you to like record or take pictures, but like for only certain people to take.
Yeah, to then allow influencers to do it is like feels like a punch in the face.
Wrong.
Yeah.
And then who constitutes as?
They decide.
Yeah, I think Disney decides.
So like the exact people that you would expect.
Yeah.
They did say that for some of those experiences, you can, you know, pay money to get your photo taken at those select locations. But why would you pay $6,000 to pay another $25 to who knows how much for one photo?
I think it would be different if like included in the 6,000 was like the pay for the photo pass to have that done for you. That's a different thing entirely. Right. But to then pay an extra $25, that means that photo pass cast members that are involved aren't even getting a sum of what the guests are paying. They're getting the bottom of the barrel of it.
Yeah.
So
it's just interesting to see all these like, you know, reservations that were, you know, stated by Disney that, we sold out of the first like 4 or 5 months of this, you know, really cool experience, to have like 10 to 20 reservations just suddenly open up and people like cancel. It's really showing what Disney's doing to the franchise.
Yeah, it's not great.
So
speaking of more Disney disasters, which I guess is a good theme for today's episode. Oh boy, Disney Genie Plus debuted at the Disneyland Resort, and it ended in disaster. Apparently, I didn't write anything down for this, but Disney Genie meltdown, which is essentially what it was. It was like there were technical issues, the app went down, people had to get refunds. It's still down to this day. We have not seen any new developments on it, and Trey, you're probably going to say like, good for you, good for them. It's not back, but like I was going to say good for them that it's not coming back, but like
Oh wait, it's not.
It's still not fixed. They haven't fixed it yet.
Oh, they just haven't fixed it. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought you were like it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah,
period.
no, it's not a thing right now, and
Yeah.
honestly, good for them.
Well, I was gonna say, did it ever really start? Because I feel like from the
Yeah.
get-go, it just had problem after problem.
My poor
Mhm.
friend is a plaid in guest relations,
Oh god.
and I can only imagine the
And it's most likely
hellscape that
not
he
even
went
their
through.
fault.
Yeah,
What he
the
experienced.
hellscape that he went through when Disney Genie went down, and people
it's-
were like running in, like, "I want my money back" and all that stuff. I can
It's
only
gonna be like
imagine.
No Way Home. The Stampede's trying to get into the theater, but except
God.
that's for Disney Genie with all the people trying to rush the gates, trying to fix their passes.
Be
Yeah,
nice to the cast members because it's also new for
please, please be
Yes,
nice.
Right.
be nice
Yeah,
to the cast members. They don't have control over whether Disney
Disney
Genie's
Genie.
working or
Yeah,
not.
exactly. Yeah. So, rip.
Well, Disneyland finally officially announced that Fantasmic 2.0 and World of Color will be returning in 2022,
Yay!
which I think is a big ol' sigh of relief for a couple of people.
I'm so glad.
Ah.
I'm so glad.
I think because I think that, like, I mean, it's been a long time coming. I also feel like I've been like feeding off of YouTube videos of these shows for so long that, like, it's starting to get a little old for me.
Yeah,
So
I feel that.
I'm looking forward to seeing it in person again and having that be a different experience.
Yeah.
Like,
being-
I think
seeing it in person is different.
Yeah, I think the only reason that we're tired of it is because we watch it on a screen in poor quality. And that does lose part of the magic for people.
Yeah,
So.
for sure.
You're saying you don't want the Main Street Electrical Parade back, Armida?
Every day, every single day, my loving boyfriend is like, "Oh, look, Armida, it's your favorite thing," and starts to play the MSEP loop. And I'm like, "I'm gonna stab
this is
you."
my favorite thing in the history of forever. That is
How much
MSEP
Armida
for
hates it.
you.
I hate it so much. And he's like, "Oh, Armida loves MSEP." And I'm like, "Who told you?" I think it was my mom, actually. I think my mom told you that. Because my mom distinctly remembers when MSEP first went away, I was a child and I cried. I was like, "I'm never going to see it again." And now I'm like, I never want to see it again.
I cried happy tears. You know, it was
I don't
time.
think
It was
anybody
its
wants to see it.
place. Yeah. Why don't they have Paint the Night?
Please.
Yeah, just bring
Bring
that
it
back.
We're bringing
Bring
back
back
all
Paint the
kinds
Night.
of entertainment. Can we just throw Paint the Night in there, please?
One of the best parade shows of all time.
All time. Night shows,
I
anyway.
want to see Escar Glow.
Escarglow. Jared, I'm making a t-shirt of
Escarglow.
that. Escarglow.
Oh my god, please.
I will, bet.
All right, Troy, it's you.
It'll be neon.
In other news, Disneyland brings back Disney After Dark events, which Sky and Armida are going to go to.
These Sweethearts Night.
Yay!
I'm
Is
excited. That'd
anybody
be cool.
surprised? No.
I hope it's not as terrible as it was.
Actually, you want to know what's surprising is we almost didn't go.
Yeah, we almost didn't go.
Mhm. We're
Yeah,
talking about
we-
going to Florida.
Yeah, the original plan was, let's go to Florida and, like, hang out, like, do, like, fancy restaurants. Like, my appeal was, like, doing different restaurants that we
It
don't
was
normally
kind of
think
like
doing.
the idea of us going to Florida, but just going to the hotels
Mhm.
with like
Mhm.
a little bit of Disney World, if that makes sense. It was more
Yeah.
just focused outside of that.
We were gonna go to Universal. We were gonna do a lot of things.
Yeah.
But you know, with being adults and all that stuff, sometimes those things just aren't realities. And California was just more feasible for us. So we looked into, and then they immediately announced then that they were going to do Disney After Dark. They're doing Sweethearts, Star Wars, Villains, and
That's it.
that's
It's
it.
just
Okay.
the three, yeah.
Sweethearts, Star Wars, and Villains. And my birthday is February 3rd, and Valentine's Day is February 14th. Like, there's literally 2 weeks between my birthday and Valentine's Day. And I'm literally sitting there like, what do we do? Which one do we do?
All of
And
them.
then Sweetheart Nights came
Every
out.
night.
Yeah, Sweetheart Nights was announced, and Sky was like, "That sounds terrible. I don't want to do it." And I was like, "I want to do it." And he's like, "Okay, let's go." So that's literally what happened. I'm not.
Well, I'm gonna let you choose what you want to do for your birthday. I'm not gonna be like, well, actually.
He was like, okay, sounds good. Where do you want to eat? Like, it was like that stuff. So went and got Carnation Cafe reservations, first of all.
Yeah, we did because we couldn't get them last time.
And then we got onto the website, and it was the same queue that you'd have when Disneyland first started selling tickets. Troy's like, yeah. It's same queue, and I was expecting to be there for like 3 hours. I was at work, and I was like, honey, can you just do this for me? And he was like, yeah. Within 30 minutes, he was in. And the deciding factor was February 14th, actual Valentine's Day, was $30 more expensive.
Ooh.
So, listeners, it is cheaper to go on not Valentine's Day.
Which I feel like anyone could have told you that, but
Yeah.
just put
But
that out there.
But officially confirmed, it is cheaper to not go on actual Valentine's Day. So we got it for about 4 days after my 25th birthday.
Yay.
And it's gonna be like character meet and greets and like photo ops, Valentine's Day themed things.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to run through all of this really fast because there's a lot.
You wrote so much.
Fumble.
It was like, I don't really care though. I'm like, then why'd you write paragraphs for every single one of these?
I wanted to get detailed because like a lot of the stuff like isn't known.
Yeah.
So this is for like the TV and the films. So we actually just got a first look on Strange World, which will tell the story of a family of explorers and their dynamics on their adventures. So basically, it's a movie that will circulate around the legendary Claude family, who will journey deep into uncharted and treacherous land where fantastic creatures await. But differences in the family will threaten to topple their latest and by far more crucial mission, set to debut in theaters on May 23rd, 2022.
November 23rd, 2022.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
As one.
No, my screen went black and I was like, wait.
Yeah. He's like, May sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll be cool. I'm glad that they're still producing Disney films with everything going on.
Yeah.
Black Panther 2 is also returning to production in January of 2022, but rumors of Letitia Wright will not returning due to the vaccine are still unclear, and we don't actually know if she's going to come back or not. Some sources say that she has been recast, while others say she has not. So she is the brother of Chadwick
the sister.
Boseman. Or the sister of Chadwick.
Two.
All right, that's two.
You know what? I don't need this right now.
Keep going. You're doing great.
You want to see how many times I can like mess up just little things?
What do you think that I'm counting?
Oh, I'm so proud. This is great. Eternals coming to HBO Max on January 12th, 2022. No, I'm just kidding. And then Hawkeye episode 5, Kingpin and Spider-Man connections. Apparently I heard this somewhere. I'm not exactly sure if it's confirmed or not, but since like Spider-Man No Way Home and Hawkeye is like taking place around the same time, we're supposedly seeing Tom Holland actually in one of the episodes. So that'll be cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, they
Spider-Man, I would love to see.
They teased us a little bit when Sony dropped the first like 45 seconds of the movie on Tonight with Seth Meyers.
Mhm.
When Peter's swinging by it, they showed the Rogers the Musical billboard on Times Square. So a little something there.
Can we just like get that on Disney Plus? Like have like that where the Disney Plus originals are, just a whole screening of Rogers the Musical.
I could do this all day.
I want to see, that'd be so funny. Just having like a whole Spotify like playlist of just those. Yes, please.
Yeah.
All right. So Star Wars has also released a brand new video game trailer for Star Wars Eclipse. So this takes place 200 years before the start of episode 1 during the High Republic. So this one is featured predominantly in the comics and the books. So it's not really in like the TV shows and the films, which is kind of cool that it's like different. But it lets you play in a diverse cast of charismatic characters, each with their own story, abilities, and role to play in the tapestry of events that could alter the carefully balanced piece of the Outer Rim. Each decision that you make can have dramatic repercussions on your journey. The way of life in the Outer Rim is being threatened, and only you can define your path. I think there's like 6 or 7 different characters that you can like choose
Mhm.
from. So it's supposedly going to be a really, really big open world game, which is pretty cool.
Hmm. Also, the trailer you drew.
Oh, the trailer!
like a baby.
I was crying. I saw Yoda and I was freaking out.
I was literally about to text Jared right now, and I was like, "He literally cried during that trailer."
Yeah,
He
I
was
don't cry
like,
much, but that was
he like a baby. Like I was making, I said something about like me being his favorite person or something, and he wasn't paying attention. And I was like, "Oh, maybe I'm not," because he was like, "What?" He was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" And I was like, "Okay, yeah."
What consoles is it for again?
I think it's gonna be for PS5, Xbox One, I think, and I'm pretty sure on computer PC. I'm
Okay.
not really sure
Oh,
though, because I
cool.
know they're remastering Knights of the Old Republic, and that's gonna be predominantly for PC. So obviously, I would feel like that'd go there too if they're gonna remaster all those old games for PC.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So Maul's Shadow Collective Legacy lightsaber is now available at Disneyland Resort for $160. I'm trying so hard not to get this, honestly, because it looks so cool. So this saber was featured in the 7th season of the Clone Wars during the during the duel against Ahsoka Tano. That's 4 on Mandalore. The Legacy lightsaber comes with the adapter to connect the other side of the original Darth Maul lightsaber, combining both of these staffs. So that's super sick that you have the ability to exchange them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's so much news. Oh my god, just for films.
Keep going. You're so close.
Releasing December 24th on Disney Plus. Obviously, Armita's favorite, Encanto,
Yeah.
and the Wonderful World of Disney Magical Holiday Celebration, which I'm super excited for. I love that they do this every year for Disney and Christmas Day. So I love
Hey,
watching it every year.
watchers on YouTube. Look at my skirt. It says Mirabelle. And my mom got me a butterfly clip, and my skirt has pockets. So I'm really freaking excited for this one to finally get it together and see Encanto, because he refuses to unless it's on Disney Plus. So Jared, back me up here.
Yes, it's a very good movie. It was really good.
But you want to know what's better? West Side Story released on December 29th, the same day as Book of Boba Fett. Something's coming. A West Side Story, a special edition 2020, which I'm super, super excited for, to go into like the story and the creative side of that film. Basically, it's going to be a bunch of different interviews with the cast and Steven Spielberg, just talking about the movie and how they created it, all the different dance numbers. So I'm really excited to see like how it was shot, how it was like created. Obviously, I loved the film. I thought it was really, really well done. The music was amazing. So anything West Side Story, I will gladly take.
Mhm.
All right. On
You
to
did it.
attractions. I know.
All right.
Woo, thank God.
Attractions with Troy. Take it away.
Hooray.
So, all the scrim has been removed from the beginning sequence of Living with the Land for the first time since October. Now that the scrim is down, it looks as though mostly small refurbishments were done to the attraction with no major changes.
Some relief for Jared and Sky here, our Living with the
Yes.
Land stands.
Yes.
I'm so happy right now.
Up next, we have Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. The Jessica Rabbit figures have a new costume. Previously, she wore her classic red sparkle dress, but now she is covered with a trench coat and a hat to give her that detective feel.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then,
hate
ooh,
it.
I think it
I was
looks
talking to
pretty cool.
Armida about this actually. I was like, why do they keep refurbishing this ride? They should just take it out entirely.
Because I think they're gonna like redo the ride in its entirety, and they're probably like introducing to the world like the PI version of Jessica Rabbit. That's what I read anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Going on to Walt Disney World, the Walt Disney World Railroad is in the process of getting the tracks moved around. Hopefully, this is to accommodate for Tron Light Cycle Run construction so the railroad can reopen sooner.
Yeet,
Let's get it open.
please.
And then Disneyland and Disney World's refurbishment calendar has been released. Expedition Everest in Walt Disney World is set to close January through April of 2022. Cali River Rapids closed until December 15th, 2021. Big Thunder Mountain in Florida is set to close February 14th through the 18th. Splash Mountain in Florida closed January 10th to February 10th. And speaking of Toontown
Mhm.
and Roger Rabbit, Toontown in Disneyland is set to close from March 2022 into 2023. And then Splash Mountain in California is going to close on January 10th, 2022.
Nice.
I need a
That's actually
breather.
not as long as that's like not as many like rides and stuff that I would expect.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was gonna be a much bigger list, but everything
Mhm.
else was super small and not important.
Could you imagine if the Imagineers just had everything prepped and ready and got Splash Mountain changed in a month?
God.
Oh,
I was gonna
I wouldn't
say
be
actually like
surprised.
when he was talking about like Tron and like the construction, I was like, you know, the amount of time that we waited for Tron is like gonna be the exact same amount of time we wait for Splash.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I-
well, I mean,
if
they're
not
not
even
building it from
longer.
the ground up.
Yeah, that's true. Building it from the ground up is a whole task
I
of
heard
itself.
that they were
yeah.
gonna like it was gonna actually open like 2024.
Oh my
So we're
God.
still a
Ooh.
while off. Even though they announced it so much.
I
earlier.
really hope that's not true. Honestly, I want to eat a beignet in front of a river where they're singing "Dig a Little Deeper."
Do you
I wanna
think
do
they're
that.
gonna redo Roger Rabbit since they're redoing Toontown? Or
Yeah, they're gonna redo it.
yeah,
I would assume, yeah.
Mhm.
They're gonna gut the
Me
whole
too.
thing. And they're also adding Runaway Railway.
yeah, I'm excited for that.
They better, because they tore down the costuming building to accommodate for Runaway Railway. So they better put that ride in there, and y'all better like it.
Oh, I do.
We will.
I'm glad.
Anyways, an article with Entertainment Weekly discussed Cosmic Rewind previously mentioned that animatronics would be featured on the attraction. That article has since been revised and has removed any mention of audio animatronics.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Interesting.
No animatronics on Cosmic Rewind.
Don't like that. I really
But,
don't
like,
like that.
If the concept is mostly screens and roller coasters, then do we need an animatronic really?
That's
I feel like
true.
it'd be in like
That's
the
true.
queue though.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe a
yeah.
queue. Yeah, that would be a good queue
Because like
experience.
it'd be
But
cool to see like baby Groot or something like in there like interacting with guests. Because I know they used to have that
Mhm.
yeah,
and like just
I
move
was-
that to the ride. That'd be so sick.
I was literally just like, that's a horrible idea. Animatronics in the queue, and then said Baby Groot, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea.
But for the actual ride itself.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
But for the ride itself, I mean, you're on a roller coaster, so I don't really see how that would
Mhm.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Or sorry.
like whatever you were
Oh,
gonna say,
I was
say it.
just gonna say maybe it's like, Snow White or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train where you kind of see them real quick.
At the end, yeah,
okay, yeah.
Or something
that's
like
an
that.
idea. That's an idea.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
All right, it's time for food.